Hi, Capricorn-Aquarius. Welcome to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot reading and energy spread. I hope that this live finds y'all in the highest vibration possible. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here on my channel. Please make sure you guys like the video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on that post notification bell so that you are notified when I am live on my channel. I do all of my readings live here, so you definitely don't want to miss out on tuning in if you can. And I thank you guys so much for checking out my channel memberships, for signing up, for joining, okay? If you haven't already, click the first link in my description box below and or hit that join button next to subscribe, depending on how you're viewing this reading right now. Check out the different tiers that I offer. Something there for everybody if you're interested in the content available there. It is so much fun to do that and hang out with our members over there with that content. So if you want to tune into that, I welcome you. And also if you just want to show some love, show some support, there are some options there too as well. So make sure you guys are checking that out. All right, and I thank you guys so much. Again, in advance, if you do decide to join, I'd love to have you guys on the membership side of things. Okay, Capricorn Aquarius. Let's get into your cosmic energy. Go ahead and get started on whatever gratitude or grounding practice or meditation feels right and best for you in this moment. I am going to do the same. And then we'll see what you got going on in your cosmic energy, okay? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Capricorn Aquarius Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. Anyone who maybe has strong Capricorn or Aquarius in their natal chart, or who just feels drawn to watch this reading, I thank you so much for connecting us all in this moment, and for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to hear regarding whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energies, or elemental dynamics are supporting them, guiding them, influencing them, grounding them in the now moment, whatever is most important for them to be aware of in this energy. I do ask that come forward, and I thank you so much, Divine, for that clear guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you. Oi. And so it is. All right, I think these cards are ready to talk, okay? Cosmic energy for Capricorn Aquarius. You got Venus right away, okay? Love might be very much so in the forefront of your energy here. You got the vibration of 4 here with Venus and love. You also have the 3rd house, house of Gemini, also the house of communication and messages, okay? Vibration of 27, breaking down into a 9, okay? One more for Capricorn Aquarius. Oh, you got Grand Cross Provoker, okay? This is a challenging aspect that you can find in your natal chart, okay? Vibration of 47, which breaks down into an 11, which is a master number. So whatever this provoking energy is, whatever this challenge is, Capricorn Aquarius, you can rest assured that it is meant to get you on your path, okay? Maybe some of y'all feel like you've steered away or veered away from your path in some way, shape, or form here, okay? And it does feel like there is something that will be communicated here with you. Maybe in the realm of love, when it comes to love, it does feel romantic, okay? This does feel like a romantic love situation that might provoke you to get back into your path, on your path, into a specific alignment here, okay? So for my number people, you got 4. Again, you have 27 and 9, and you have 47 and 11. 7 might also be an important number here for you, Capricorn Aquarius. You might see any of those numbers as synchronicities after watching this reading. If any of those numbers connect with you, let me know below. Okay, but yeah, it feels like there's going to be some communication that either happens between you and a lover, okay, you and someone you share love with. If it's not romantic, it could be platonic, like family or friends, okay, that actually provokes you to do something, shift something, or change something here, okay? It might agitate you. You might get a little upset. This could be a heated conversation or messages of frustration that come towards you, Capricorn, Aquarius, okay? But I do feel like there is, at the end of the day, love here between you and this person. So knowing that the love between y'all is real, again, whether romantic or platonic, I think is what actually acts as a catalyst for you to shift some things here, all right? And it feels like that's what the universe and the cosmos is supporting you in right now. But we'll dig a little deeper, see what you got going on. Tell me more about Venus, the third house, and this Grand Cross energy for Capricorn, Aquarius. Tell me about Venus, third house, and Grand Cross energy. Thank you so much, Divine. What's going on with this Venus and love energy? Why is Venus here? Oh, there you are, Capricorn. Showing up. I love y'all. The collective I read for, y'all be so strong in your energies. I love to see it. I love to see it, okay? So you do have that devil energy here when it comes to Venus in love. Yeah, you also have the Four of Swords, meaning you're making peace with the devil here, okay? You're making peace with some fears that maybe you do have when it comes to love. And again, like I said, for some of y'all, this feels romantic, okay? And maybe that's what it is. It almost feels like, Capricorn, Aquarius, somebody's going to come to you, and this might be a trusted friend, a beloved family member that says, hey, you're kind of, moving a little funny, or there's some things that are blocking you off, or you kind of have this, you're giving off this energy of fear when it comes to love. And I think that this could be blocking you. And maybe there's just something you have to let go of. It's like, it feels like a deep conversation that's had that actually gets you to see some things, maybe Capricorn, Aquarius, that you weren't really able to connect with prior to this conversation. That allows you to put some of this fearful energy in your past here. Make peace with it. Four of Swords. Tell me more about this devil and the Four of Swords. Okay. You have the Empress. You also have the Five of Wands. Yeah. And you have the Eight of Swords. This is what I'm saying. There's something that you weren't able to see, or that you really couldn't see within yourself here, Capricorn, Aquarius, or that you just weren't ready to face yet, okay? And we all have those moments with ourselves. But it feels like the cosmos is supporting you here now to face whatever this is when it comes to love, whatever conflict you feel you might have, whatever you feel challenged by when it comes to love. Like, I don't know why I keep experiencing the same cycles when it comes to love, and I don't get it. And it's like getting into that work energy. For some of you, this could be like a wound, a mother wound that maybe is important here for you. Maybe wounded femininity, okay? Now, and that has nothing to do with gender, right? There are a lot of masculine presenting energies and people walking around with mother wounds, with feminine wounds, okay? And vice versa. Same with feminine presenting. But it just feels like Empress in and of itself is Venus. So Venus is clarifying herself. It's almost like Venus is saying, you have an issue with me. Let's figure it out. You're blocking me off here, Capricorn, Aquarius. Why? Let's figure it out. Let's talk. Maybe that's what you actually do. Maybe you end up having some sort of metaphorical conversation with Venus, or love vibration in general, that gets you past some fears here, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you were fighting it off, you were pushing it off, you were blocking it off, or posing some sort of challenge here to the idea of love with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. It's like you just couldn't see it. Or your past experiences just really convinced you here, Capricorn, Aquarius, that love wasn't possible, love isn't a real thing, love doesn't exist. It's almost on that realm. I might be speaking a little bit more in extreme sense of what you were feeling or thinking or going through, but generally that tone of energy, okay? But some of y'all, there was this shadow when it came to love that would present itself to you, Capricorn Aquarius, in the realm of fear, okay, that would cause some sort of conflict that would get you to blind yourself almost to potential love opportunities. So this would say, Capricorn Aquarius, there were a few suitors or people that you could have experienced love with that you maybe chose not to, or chose to not see those opportunities or those connections as being love filled. Okay? But whatever this conversation is had, because it feels like a conversation, and mind you, Venus might be acting through somebody very close to you. So your mother might talk to you here, Capricorn Aquarius, a grandmother, an aunt, maybe even a father figure, a cousin, a female friend, or whomever, somebody very close to you, somebody that you definitely trust their opinion or their viewpoint. And they point this out to you. It's almost like they might even bring out a pattern of yours here, Capricorn Aquarius, that, yeah, might cause a little bit of agitation that they mention this, that they bring this up. But the more you think about it, the more you meditate on it, the more it makes sense. The more you can maybe admit, yeah, maybe I have been carrying around this energy or this perspective, or not being allowing myself to see it from this point of view, or see myself, because that's really what the Eight of Swords talks about. It's not seeing yourself clearly. Right? So this could just be a gentle nudge from the universe acting through the people around you to remind you that, yes, you can be in love, you can act in love, you can embody that Empress energy, you are meant to, okay? Some of you, this just feels like there's a little bit of a difficulty in connecting with femininity. Okay, and again, regardless of your gender, it's important for you to be in tune with both your feminine and masculine energies. It just feels like that feminine vibration is a little bit of a challenge here, okay? And it's getting to the root of why that is, all right? Tell me more about this Venus energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Oi. There you go. Okay. Tell me more about this Venus energy here for Capricorn Aquarius. Last message. Oh, that's a lot. All right, we're a little chunky here. Hold on. Just break it up a little bit. There we go. Tell me more. Thank you. Yeah. Tower. So definitely there are some walls, there's some barriers that have to come tumbling down. And again, I think this is what that provoker or this grand cross, this challenge that's being presented in your waking life at this moment, whenever you find this, is trying to get you to see. Okay? It's trying to get you to see that you've maybe built up this tower to be something that actually isn't in alignment with you. Maybe it served its purpose for you at one point, Capricorn Aquarius, but that purpose has been completed. It's time to tear that down and maybe build a new one, or move to new land and build a new one. Or maybe not build a new one at all and just keep moving forward, okay? But it's almost like conflicting ideas or an understanding or some sort of perspective when it comes to love. Whether that was, I don't feel worthy of love, at the root, and I'm just getting to the root of it, okay? Whether it's, I don't feel worthy of love, I've never been shown love, I don't know what it feels like, so how do I know when it's here, okay? So that might be a mothering wound or some neglect that might have been there, or disconnect, I guess I should say, as well. This also be, I've been scorned in love quite a bit, quite a lot, right? Don't know if the perfect person for me exists. It's working through that, right? That could also be acting as a mental blockage from you actually experiencing it. But I do want to say that this does feel like a worthiness-centered issue or hang-up, okay? So whatever that is for you, and it's going to vary, all right? That's what's crumbling down. That's what Venus herself is coming in to say. I want to heal this with you. I just heard that too. It's very clear. It's like, what's your beef with me? Why are you beefing with me so hard, Capricorn Aquarius? What's up? Venus is almost coming in to check in. Like, what's the beef? Let's squash it, right? What's this Five of Wands energy that you have towards me? Why is it here? What are you afraid of? Because really, it's like the fight or flight type of energy. You're fighting it out of fear. To just get down to the bottom of it. You're fighting it out of fear because it's almost like this fear of, well, if I let it in, what if I'm not worthy of it? What if I'm not enough? So this is deep, okay? This just feels like a very, very deep wound here, Capricorn Aquarius, that the universe is trying to assist you in healing and making peace with, all right? Guys can do it. Sending you all the love, courage, and strength to do so, all right? Let's look into these messages more specifically, though. Tell me about what's being communicated here to Capricorn Aquarius. What are these messages for Capricorn Aquarius? Queen of Wands, you're hot, you're smoking, you're confident, okay? Again, like I said, this could be a conversation with another trusted feminine energy around you, this Queen of Wands, okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Wands and these messages. Yeah, you got the Three of Wands. You have a lot to look forward to here, Capricorn Aquarius. Again, you're going to find this confidence within yourself. This is very, very confident feminine energy here, okay, with the Queen of Wands. Very much so a sense of self-assuredness that comes with the Queen of Wands. She knows her shit. She knows her stuff. She knows who she is, right? And she knows who she's not as well. And walks confidently on that path. And it feels like that's what the divine is trying to get you to do here, okay? But trust and believe this Queen of Wands energy will be rising up within you very soon here, okay? Tell me more. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands for this third house and messages. Yeah, absolutely. Death card. Okay, so this is where you're at here, Capricorn Aquarius. You're definitely going through a soul transition. It does feel like the death of an ego here, especially with the Tower. An ego that you've maybe built to protect yourself, right? So that you didn't have to face something here. That's what's tearing down. The divine says, okay, that version of you, that mentality, that perspective, that paradigm on love has to crumble now. It no longer serves you. It's trapping you. That's what it is. It's trapping you more than it's actually keeping you safe. Okay? But you're moving through that. Okay? Now, for some of y'all, and this might be a little bit of a somber note here. There could be a message of someone else's transition here. Okay? Someone that you know might be transitioning on to their next life or to their next form of existence here. Because with the messages in the Three of Wands, it's like anticipating this coming in. Waiting for this Queen of Wands to maybe shed a light on this situation here for you, okay? That's just for some of y'all, not all of y'all. And if you do find that to be your experience, I am sending you so much love here and my condolences, okay, for any loss that you might experience. Tell me more about these messages coming for Capricorn Aquarius. Got the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in these messages. Yeah, you got the Strength. We're moving into Leo season here, okay? Queen of Wands also being a Leo energy. Strength being Leo. It's like, it's vulnerability and strength is what's important here, okay? Allowing yourself to be open here to this Knight of Cups energy. This is what I was saying. It's like there could have been some offers here when it came to love. People either wanting to express or share love with you here, Capricorn Aquarius. That I think at the time when this came in prior, you just were too closed off to really see it. Okay, not in vibrational match to it. But now with the Strength energy, it's learning how to be open to what's coming. That Three of Wands, it's a card of anticipation. Something is absolutely headed your way. Could be a Scorpio, somebody who has Scorpio in their chart with that Knight of Cups energy, okay? Tell me more about third house and messages. Yeah, look at that, the Ace of Wands. A renewed spirit. So yeah, okay, so I am getting two separate type of energies. For some of y'all, there might be an announcement or a message concerning the death of somebody or the transition of someone, okay? Someone moving on into their next realm of existence, okay? Because that Ace of Wands for me sometimes can be a renewal of spiritual energy, New spirit, new inspiration, okay? And you might, yeah, this news, this message coming forward might give you the strength to kind of come out of some sort of shell that you've been in. Again, allow this tower moment to happen. The message of this passing could also be this tower moment. This could be like a grandmother or a great grandmother, with that Empress there, okay? And it's going to require you to rely on your strength to really be in balance, okay? And trust that whoever is transitioning on into a better energy, okay? That's just for some of y'all. For the others of y'all, if that's not your situation, okay? And don't force it if it don't fit. This Death and the Ace of Wands, again, is a renewal of your spiritual energy. Like I said, that Queen of Wands vibration is rising within you. Yeah. Two of Swords, which is saying both this and that are true. So that's just confirmation for me because, you know, sometimes I hesitate to speak on those types of energies of like someone passing and transitioning over, just because it can, you know, it can be a little morbid, and also I don't want to freak anybody out unnecessarily, okay? But this is what this is. Two of Swords is just saying this and that are true. So for some of y'all, that is your situation. For others of you, this is a renewal in your own spirit, okay? So the third house and the messages, this could be coming in from your higher self, okay? That for some of y'all, it's your choice to change. Okay, it's your choice to change. The divine is giving you time. Ooh, the divine has given you time. Given as in past tense. Given you time to make this decision. And for some of y'all who have hesitated to make that decision, here comes this tower moment for you. Okay. Others of you, it just feels like this news of maybe somebody passing really gets you thinking about your path or your truth. Maybe about your life in a new way, right? Life is short, that type of thing. Like, it's too short for me to not be in my feel good about myself, or to not be open to love, or to just be so closed off. It's like this is what provokes this change, okay? So some challenge, right? The death of a loved one can definitely be challenging. Provokes this change and shift within you. Inspires you to do something, inspires you to come out of a shell, inspires you to make a choice for yourself, okay? To choose to show up differently. Choose to overcome your fears here with that Strength card, your lower nature, your worries and your concerns. And trust in your higher self a little bit more, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? Tell me about this Grand Cross. Tell me more about this challenge that's presented to Capricorn Aquarius. What's provoking them? Tell me more about this provoking energy. Thank you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Coming out of your shell, letting some things go, moving beyond your comfort zone. And I think that's for those of y'all that will be having this conversation with a loved one. That's like, hey, I kind of noticed you're kind of blocked off. The Four of Pentacles can be a closed heart chakra. You're not really open to the opportunities that have been presenting yourself, what's going on with you, and then maybe that turns into a deeper conversation of really getting to the root of all of that, okay? But whatever is provoking you, it's provoking you out of this Four of Pentacles energy. Open up that heart chakra. Yeah, come out of hiding here, Capricorn Aquarius. Time of being the hermit, being alone, right? It's coming to an end. You've learned a lot. You've grown a lot, okay? And maybe you found a little bit too much comfort in being alone. And it happens, especially for those of you that are aligning yourself with a more spiritual path, right? You're going to have those moments where you have to be alone, right? You got to journey solo, okay? You got to carry your lantern through your own darkness and see things for yourself. But it just feels like that's maybe become a place of comfort as opposed to just a phase, yeah? And maybe that's what that transition is. You're transitioning out of that hermit energy into a bit more of a social vibration with all of this Leo energy that's presented here, okay? Especially with Leo season coming out. Getting around people again, going out, having fun, right? Just kind of dusting the cobwebs off yourself a little bit, right? Like seeing the light of day a little bit more. feeling more energetic or more open to those experiences, as opposed to like, no, I'm okay with the ice and the cold and just, it's fine. You know, a little bit more heat finding its way towards you. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. Yeah, I just think that's, for some of y'all, this is going to be a conversation that you're going to find yourself having with somebody. They're like, I just feel like you're so closed off. Or I'm afraid you're too used to being alone. You know what I mean? It's like someone is going to express some form of concern for you here, Capricorn, Aquarius, okay? And I do feel like it comes from somebody who truly does love you and want the best for you. Not someone who's trying to tear you down or hurt your feelings or anything like that. They truly just are expressing some concern, okay? So take it as such, as love, all right? Yeah, Seven of Swords, okay? It's just, this is just to the point where it's time to kind of rethink. It's going to get you to rethink. And I think at first, some of y'all might be very, very defensive towards this person. Like, what do you mean? I'm fine. I don't need, you know, but hear yourself say that, right? It's like, well, that might be coming from a spot of ego, right? When the Death card comes out, especially in these cosmic tarot spreads, it does tell me that there is just a little bit of ego that is driving you to perceive or move or hold some sort of stance when it comes to maybe specifically love here. That, again, like I said, it's not keeping you safe. It's actually trapping you. And that's that Seven of Swords. Oh, I'm safer this way. I'm safer this way. I'm safer in the Hermit. That's you convincing yourself of something that is false. No, you're not. Right? It's not true. And maybe worked, like I've said, it worked for you to some degree, but it's time to come out of that. That truth no longer stands, which is why the divine is asking you to choose a new one. Okay? And I think that comes again. Leo season is definitely going to support you here, Capricorn, Aquarius. So look out for that Leo season reading that I'll do towards the end of this month. All right, see what spirit animals will guide you there. But let's talk more about this cross. Tell me more about this challenge and what's provoking Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah. The world is shifting. It's changing. You're nearing a cycle. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And what we've been saying, the divine is saying, okay, this hermit cycle is up. It's time to come out of your hermit cave. It's time to start socializing again. Like Leos are a lot of social energy there, right? Social butterflies, if you will. It's time to start embracing that within yourself, okay? Overcome some fears here, maybe some of y'all deal with social anxiety. I'm kind of getting that a little bit here too. Some social anxiety here. Being around people either makes you nervous or like, you know, it puts you on high alert in some way. And it's like, that's what the divine is trying to get you to heal. Because you might be missing out on some really important or crucial connections that you need to make here, Capricorn, Aquarius. Especially with this Ace of Wands. Spiritual ones at that. Due to this kind of worry, anxiety, or fear. Yeah, King of Swords. It's your Aquarian energy right there. You know what you need to know. You've done the work. You've learned what you've needed to learn. You've gained some sort of definitely clarity in the mind. Definitely wisdom of the mind as well. But it's like it's time to bring that cycle being closed off to an end. Okay, tell me more about this King of Swords and the world. And that's what I'm saying. For some of y'all, it's a conversation. A lot of consistent sword energy here. It's definitely a conversation. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Love it. Capricorn. Right there. Okay? Could also be Virgo energy. But the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles says... You've learned a lot here, and you've made a lot of decisions, and I think the decision to even go into the Hermit energy was a positive one for you at one point. It's almost like you've learned so much here, Capricorn, Aquarius. It's time to put what you've learned to the test. Seven of Swords. Did you really learn it? Because if you did learn it, you'll be able to act in it. You'll be able to move in it. If not, it'll pose itself as a problem again, right? But this King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles gives me mother and father energy, okay? So there might be, again, this could be conversation with your parents, grandparents, whomever, just important people in your life that might just bring you some truth here. That the idea that you need to remain in this hermit energy any longer is now starting to present itself as false. Like it's now coming from a warped sense of reality a little bit here. And that's what I mean. It was like two people or persons or a particular person presenting a specific concern. Okay. But this is you. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Swords is also your energy, right? That earth and that air. But what I love about that is it's seasoned energy. So you know what you need to know. You have what you need. You've gained the wisdom enough to go through this death process and shed an old skin here and show up a little bit more aligned in your energy. So whatever this is, it is provoking you to do that last little bit of shifting, that last little bit of shedding, make those final decisions, right, around what is your truth, what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you really want, what do you really think about certain things. What's your fear speaking? What's love speaking? Kind of doing that dance a little bit more here, Capricorn Aquarius. And then, boom, getting in the world, being fixed in that and moving on and moving forward, starting a whole new cycle, okay? All right, Capricorn Aquarius, good energy. Really, really good energy. I think this is going to be the next season and maybe the next few seasons for you are going to be very, very important, okay? Very different for you. You might find yourself just in a whole new vibe with that Ace of Wands. It's a whole new spiritual sense of self coming in. So you're ascending at the very least, which is beautiful to see. It just might come about with a little bit of challenge here, okay? So highest outcome, oi. Candle wax, okay? You got fulfillment, okay? You got community, yeah. And you got taking risk, yeah. Yep. The taking the risk is putting yourself out there here, Capricorn Aquarius, and whatever this aspect of your life is, or maybe it's multiple, okay? Messages coming from this community, that's what I was saying. So it's the people around you who truly, truly love you, really, really do want you to ascend, grow. You see the butterflies, the rainbows, like have this sense of harmony, this sense of balance within yourself. They really do want what's best for you and want to see you grow in that way. So whatever message of concern that they do present you with, it is coming from a good place, okay? And really, I think at the end of the day, what you've been maybe deceiving yourself with here is this sense of love doesn't fulfill me. And that can't be further from the truth, right? Like I say, love isn't everything all around you. It is who you are. It is the very fiber of your being. So to say you are fulfilled without it doesn't necessarily work. It doesn't pan out like that, right? You can't be fulfilled without yourself. You can't be fulfilled without that energy. So yes, it's time. Yeah, it's time for you to fill up that space, that void in your life when it comes to love. And like I said, for a lot of you, this feels romantic in nature, okay? So yes, it's okay to desire a partner here, Capricorn Aquarius. It's okay to explore that love energy, get back out there, start dating again, kind of, you know what I mean? Start opening yourself up to, because those offers that are coming in, because like I said, Capricorn Aquarius, that Queen of Wands energy turns on in you, there are definitely going to be offers coming towards you, regardless of your gender, okay? People will be interested in getting to know you and wanting to kind of explore that love energy with you. You just have to have the courage to embrace those new frequencies, new partners, new energies, okay? All right. What you need to focus on is the wisdom that you've gained. Like we've been saying, you've learned a lot. You know what you need to know for this next cycle, for this next phase. You've learned everything you've needed to learn, the World card. Now it's time to start something new. So focus on the wisdom that you've learned, okay? Oh, wow. Sorry, must have been a lot of candle ash here. I gotta clean these cards. Okay? Simplicity. It's a lot simpler than I think your mind is making it out to be. And I think that's a key sign here for you, Capricorn Aquarius. When whatever thoughts or whatever truths you hold become more complicated or build some sort of contrast, or again, put you in more of a conflict and then it does peace, that's when you know it's time to shed it. It's time to let it go. Okay? Last thing that Capricorn Aquarius needs to focus on. Yeah, relax. Relax and find ease, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? Relax and find ease. Focus on bringing that energy into calm. Focus on doing what you truly need to do. Again, allowing this fulfillment in, okay? Relax. And that's what I'm saying. You don't need to rush in. There's nothing, sorry. There's nothing more that you need to learn on this cycle. It's done. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a close, okay? You've gained the wisdom that you needed, all right? And like I said, for some of y'all, when the people want to come in, or the people closest to you maybe want to bring this up, it might challenge you. It might provoke you to feel some type of way. But just try to take a deep breath and relax. Know that they're coming from a genuine space of concern and love for you. It's not to come against you. It's not to say anything about you, okay? So try not to be defensive in that energy. All right, Capricorn Aquarius, this has been your Cosmic Tarot reading. Energy messages in spread. I hope you found this helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation around maybe some things you got going on, what's coming up for you. As always, let me know what resonates with you in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you also subscribe here to my channel. I'd love to have you. And turn on your post notifications so that you are notified when I am live, as I do all of my readings live here. And check out my channel memberships. If anything there, anything that I offer interests you, I do encourage you to sign up. I really do appreciate it, and I'd love to have you guys over there on the membership side of things here on my YouTube channel. But if not, Capricorn Aquarius, no worries, no problem. I will see you all in the next one. All right, namaste.